Hi everyone, welcome to Traders 20. Remember, this is a show where over the next half hour, we will get you a slew of stock ideas so that you can have a profitable trading day. Our 6 technical experts will be coming together over the next half hour so that you get exciting bets in the markets.
Well, not just that, of course, we will also be showcasing commodity picks as well as strategies to help you make the best of the futures and options markets. So here's our lineup for today then. We've got Ashwini Gujral, who's joining in from New Delhi. We've got Mitesh Thakkar, Sandeep Wagle, and Prakash Gaba, all of them from Mumbai. Rajat Bose, of course, joins in as always from Kolkata, and Deepak Mohani from Pune.
A fairly tepid day for the markets. So what's happening right now? Nothing much. 52.24 on the Nifty, and you got 17,222 holding on to the Sensex. Let's pull up some of the counters that are weighing down from the large cap space. Coal India first up, down by close to 3%. HDFC Bank and BPCL are also weighing down, and TCS from the auto pack is currently lower by close to 1%. You've got Hero MotoCorp, Siemens as well as ONGC, which are the big losers in today's session. On the gaining side, though, you've got Cipla, that's your smart mover for today. Jayaprakash Associates and Ambuja Cements also feature on that list. And the ADAG pack is making a good comeback, so Reliance Infrastructure and Reliance Power top that list. BHEL and Kotak Mahindra are the other 2 gainers. But let's take it straight and let the countdown begin right here on Traders 20. We've got with us Ashwini Gujral, who joins in, as well as Mitesh Thakkar. Ashwini, let me start off with you, but before that, of course, a disclaimer from our end. It's important that you do consult your individual investment advisor if at all you choose to take any positions on the show. So Ashwini, getting back to your recommendations for today, what is it on the list?
Well, I'm trying to use, the 2 days of blackouts that we had all over the country. Markets have a perverse logic. Because of that, those blackouts, people are expecting that finally the government may be forced to undertake power sector reforms. So REC is a buy with a stop about 188, target of 215. Also, it's coming out of a correction post a large rally. So chances are that it could have another 10%. Similarly, PFC, that's a buy with a stop about 174 and looking for targets about 200 here. Again, this is breaking out of a narrow range. It's quite weird that these sort of events lead these stocks to break out. Similarly, BPCL, again, something may or may not happen on, diesel reform. So this is corrected basically from 390 all the way down to 355. So it's a strong stock. It's had a 10% correction. So right now it's a good risk reward. You can buy this with a stop about 353 and look for targets about 380. The one sell that I have is Bhushan Steel. Bhushan Steel has been a strong steel stock, but now it's tending to lose steam at higher levels. If it starts breaking down from this 465 to 480 kind of range, chances are it could drop towards 425. You can try to sell this with a stop about 475.
Okay, and Mitesh, morning. 2 out of 3 ideas that you've got for us today are nifty names.
Well, yes, in fact, Ambuja Cement, you just mentioned that stock, that the cement pack has been doing well. This is a stock which has been hitting new highs continuously. I think it's, now on the entered all-time high levels after completing a pullback in the last 2 days to levels of 178. So keeping that as a stop, I think, there's a good chance that the momentum which the stock has been enjoying will extend, given the fact that it's trading at all-time high levels. I would play for a target of 195 and keep a stop at 178. I've got a sell on HDFC Bank. I think some signals of profit booking are there on the charts. The intraday charts have gone into a slightly negative mode with some sells being observed over there. I think keeping the stock just above 591, and that's the level where the stock typically peaks out on intraday levels. If you see the last few days of price history, 590, 591 is the level which the stock has not been able to get past. So keeping that as a stop, I would play for a price target of 565 on the downside over here. A buy on Adani Enterprises, a stock which has been extremely oversold, now trying to bounce back, giving some kind of a technical reversal to the strong decline which the stock has seen for last few weeks. This one could be bought with a stop below 180 for a price target of 195 on the upside. And I'll play for a buy on Cummins, which was basically doing a range of about 15 rupees between levels of 430 to about 415, has broken out now. So buy around 436, 437 levels, keep a stop at about 426 and look for a price target of 457 to 460 on the upside.
Okay, Mitesh Thakkar betting on 2 mid-caps and 2 large caps for today. Well, time now to get all of your individual queries answered with Ashwini Gujral. So let's start off with our first query on the show. This is on UCO Bank. We've got a live caller with us. We've got Harsh, who is joining in on the phone line from Mumbai. Harsh, what's your query?
Hello, good morning, ma'am. I'm Harsh here.
Right, Harsh, and what's your question on UCO Bank?
I'm holding 300 shares of UCO Bank at a right of 90, and I can hold for 2 to 3 years horizon period.
Well, the important bit about being a long-term investor is not the amount of time you hold on. It's the, price you buy it at. Long-term investors cannot afford to have a 30% loss on their investment and hope that one day it will recover. That's not how, you tend to buy into the markets. Right now, PSU banks, they've been battered so much that now they have come to long-term buying prices. So unless you can add, double your quantity, if you bought 300 already at 90, unless you can add 600 between 60 and 65, I don't think, you'll make too much money even after 3 years, because the stock may be hanging around similar kind of levels, 88, 90, and opportunity cost will be way too large. So in case we get this between 60, 65, and you can add on say 600 shares so that your average price comes down, only then I would advise holding on. 90 is not a long-term price, 60, 65 probably is.
Okay, so Harsh, hopefully you've noted down all those critical levels that Ashwini's outlined as well as the strategy that he's recommended. On to the next query. This one comes in on a power grid futures. We've got Ashok Kumar Gupta with us on the line from New Delhi. Ashok, good to have you with us. Go ahead with your query. Ashok, if my voice is... Okay, so let's just take you through his query then. Well, he's shorted one lot of a power grid at 120 rupees and wants to know what his strategy should be from here on. Ashwini, given that we've got the counter at close to all-time highs, do you think this is a sound way of going about it?
Well, this is a great strategy to lose money. This has been a dog of a stock between 95 and 115. Finally, for some reason, it's starting to break out. Maybe people expect that finally power grid may modernize because of these blackouts. I don't know. But, it can easily, once a stock is near all-time high, it's broken out, you can have a 15 rupee move against you. So, if you're getting your price even right now, I would get out even at break even, because any stock that's breaking out in this manner is likely to move much higher.
Okay, so hope we got that query answered on Power Grid, very tepid. Next query comes in as an email from Karthik Vignesh. Now, he bought 500 shares of Sterlite Industries at an average price of 150 rupees apiece. Now he wants to know if he should average it or exit it at current levels with a time horizon of the next 2 years. Ashwini, what's the call?
See, again, by saying 2 years, it does not make a difference till your price is, extremely low and from levels from where it can easily rally. You're expecting a 50% rally just to get to your break even. It's a good thing he wants to average. Metal stocks are probably, underperforming right now, bad global markets, etc., etc. So he should be able to add another 1,000 at current levels, so that his, price point comes to about 115, 120, from where he can expect a decent return. So unless he can add 1,000 shares, even here I would advise exit, because 150, once you get to 150, it's already a 50% return, and it becomes difficult to expect stocks, particularly in this environment, to do more than a 50% kind of return. So it has support around 90. It's fairly close to its longer term support regions, which can be used as a stop. At higher levels, it has a resistance around 112 and 135. But please average twice the quantity that you already have so that your average comes down quite a bit.
Okay, Karthik, so averaging is the way to go ahead for Sterlite Industries. But on that note, here's a disclaimer then coming in from our end that if you take any positions in any of the stocks that have been discussed on the show, it's advisable that you do consult your individual investment advisor. But on that note, we'll slip into a very quick break. But here's a reminder then how you can also send in your queries and get them answered by Ashwini Gujral. So 3 ways that you can do that. You can write into us via email at bnsn@etnow.tv. You could message us your query at 58888 or call us and join in live on 022-2437-111.
Well, the excitement continues on the other side. Don't go anywhere because we've got Sandeep Wagle as well as Prakash Gaba joining in for their top trading ideas.